7, 2, 3.
Hello, love. How are you? Good. Have your license, your learner? Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Sarita. I'm going to say again. Miranda. Okay, I was saying it wrong.
Walter, nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Miranda.
Nice to meet you.
All right, you can go ahead and get in the passenger seat. I'm going to start for observation. All right, this is the wonderful camera that I don't like being on. We needed to face you more, not me. Okay, so we are going to be going to an empty parking lot to start off with, okay? Well, you said you already had experience with driving small. Okay. Let me think. We're off of San Pedro. So I'm thinking the mall. Yeah, let's go to the mall.
I'm sorry, remind me how you say your name again?
Sarapia.
Sarapia.
Or Miss Washington.
Okay.
Whichever one is easier. Yeah. I kept calling you all last night. I was like, we have Mariana, but it's Marina.
Marina.
Yeah. Marina.
Like Marina.
Marina. Okay, perfect. All right. So right now I'm just an adult driving. So I'm not giving you any instructions right now. I'm just a regular person driving. Am I going out the right way?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because he drove, so I don't know. Mr. Walter. Are you excited?
Yeah. Nervous. Nervous for the highway driving day.
That is the easiest day. Believe it or not.
I know it's like definitely the easiest thing because all you have to do is keep your speed and stay in your lane, but it stresses me out.
Yeah.
Ever since I was little, I'm like scared of driving on the highway.
Oh, I can understand. Especially from when you're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Once you get on, you're like, we're going slow. And I'm like, no, we're going the speed limit. And then when you get off, everyone's like, this is so slow going from highway to here. So who did you go through for your permit?
We had to go to Cuero.
Okay.
It's like a couple hours away just because it was the soonest appointment that we could get.
Okay.
I just went to the community out there.
Okay. Well, who did you get your class with? You went through parent taught or another driving school online?
Oh yeah, I think it was just y'all's license parent taught. I got class C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Do I turn?
You can turn up to the next one.
Okay.
The next one's San Pedro.
What school did you go to?
St. Mary's Hall.
Okay. Cool.
My parents teach there.
Okay, perfect. I was wondering that. I was like, do they teach from home?
Yeah, it's my teachers.
Okay, cool. Were they excited to hear that you're going to get picked up?
Yeah, actually. They're like, what?
Perfect. Technically, we don't. Just like I was explaining to Mr. Walter, I'm deciding to pick you up because, like I said, I really do have OCD when I have student's name on my board. And so since you're adult and you're out of school technically, and we don't have a lot of after school drives. I mean, we have them, but they're usually for students who are in school.
Yeah.
So I was like, perfect, I'll come to you so we can knock yours out.
We really appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. Now, I meant to tell you last night, and so I apologize. It does come with its downfall.
Okay.
Instead of us ending at 11:50, because all drives, so it's a 60-hour block. You get 50 hours. You get 50 minutes of driving, and then we get 10 minutes of either speaking to your parent or writing notes to your parent, okay? Or talking to you because you're an adult. But since we came to you, we have to cut it at 45 so that we can drive to our back to the mall for our next student.
Okay.
Because most people get picked up and dropped off at our location. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure. And then today's different because I'm starting off driving, but after today, you'll be starting off driving.
Oh gosh.
So tomorrow is, did you get the welcome to Behind the Wheels email?
Yes.
Okay. So what's tomorrow? Day 2.
Shoot, I don't remember.
It's okay. Tomorrow is neighborhood driving.
Okay.
Or maybe changing lanes.
So I'll start off driving tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
And so right now I'm just showing you the basics and everything. After that, I'll get a feel for how you drive and how much I can push you. So Walter, typically when I first get in the car for a student, we always start off behind the wheel. The only time I don't start off behind the wheel for a student is when they say, oh, like, I've been driving since 12, I have a car. Like, you know, that kind of stuff. So then I said, okay, let me see what you have going on. And this situation is different because we're picking her up and then we're going to another location that's an empty parking lot that she can drive. So I'm just having casual conversation with her, but typically it would be at the mall or somewhere closer to like a Walmart or something where we can just get started. So I'm just filling time. And then during this time, when you're talking to a student, taking them to the destination if it's not at the mall, try not to drive like we normally drive as regular adults. We want to keep our distance, want to have good posture for the student, you know. Believe it or not, they will grade you on your posture when you take the test.
Wow.
And so I didn't know this honestly until last month when my student said, I got points taken off for my posture. I was like, no way, who does that? So now we teach our students to make sure they have good posture. Do you work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I work at this place called Jujucery. It's off of, it's like Hildebrand at Broadway. It's just like a...
No way. Down close to downtown?
Yeah.
That's my favorite place to get juice.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I go there. I get your what's it called? The seed that has the seeds in it.
The butterfly.
No, not the butterfly one.
It has like chia seeds. And
Chia seeds, yes. Oh my
and...
gosh, that's my favorite. And I just started getting your bowls.
Your
Acai bowls? Yes. Oh my gosh, I travel out there. I mean, I go to farm to juice on 281 because it's closer, but my favorite spot is that one.
Oh,
sweet. Yes.
Yeah, I work there, so I'll see you there.
Yeah. I usually try to go when the owner like stocks up.
Yeah.
Because I usually take a lot.
Cool.
Small world.
Yeah, I'm working today.
Okay. What time do you work?
1.
Okay, so here's another thing. Your drives are all 11 to 12 anyway. If you ever need to get dropped off at work, we can do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can drive yourself to work. That can be your part of your hour.
Okay, cool.
So very flexible.
Yeah, but I like working there. My boss is really nice. But yeah, he does like our juices deplete a lot because he's the main franchise is actually in Laredo. He has like I think 3. And he started it like 7, 8 years ago maybe. The San Antonio location has only been here a couple of years, but yeah, he has to bring in the juices from Laredo because we don't have our own juicer yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep, that's what one of the ladies were telling me. He hasn't made the delivery. I'm like, oh, okay, delivery.
And my boss is super chill, but sometimes if he says he's gonna be somewhere, he'll be there like 2 hours later. So
yeah, I learned that too.
Yeah,
because I was asking.
That's why I feel so bad because sometimes customers come in, I'm like, oh yeah, my boss should be here. Like he says he's gonna be here around this time, and then they come in and he's like, I'm texting him. He's like, I haven't left yet. Like I'm not. I remember taking my kids to this parking lot when they were 5, 6, and 8 and letting them drive. Wow.
One of those weird parents. But I was a single mom, so you kind of do anything to like make things fun for your kids, so they don't feel like they're missing out. So they used to think it was cool they could sit on my lap and drive. All right, just how I remembered it. All right, Walter. So normally we'll be in the mall parking lot, our mall parking lot, but now we're here. So then how I start is this. All right, so you don't have to take off your seatbelt. I'm just taking off my seatbelt. So as you cool, I want you to take your left foot, move it all the way to the left. Right foot, press on the brake, push the button, get us some air as soon as possible. Because if not, I'm gonna be like, okay. So
just leave my bag here.
Oh no, we can put it in the back if you want. It makes you comfortable.
Thank you.
Okay. Once your vehicle is on, the next thing you're gonna want to do is adjust your mirror. Okay. So, well, actually, right? Just copy me. Push down the long button. There you go. Pull it up, forward, back, and then this little button, adjust that. Okay. So you want to be somewhere where you're going to be comfortable. This vehicle is equipped with the lever for the steering wheel, so you unlock it. You can push it in, pull it out, up, down, whatever's comfortable for you. Just make sure you lock it back. Okay. You want to have it to where your arm has a slight bend. Okay. You don't want to be like this, and you definitely don't want to be like this, because think about when you're turning, you don't want to be like this either. Okay. So relax. The next thing you want to do is you're going to adjust your mirrors. Okay. To adjust your side mirrors, you're going to sit with your posture good, and then the buttons are here, L and R, left and right. To adjust the right, I go from here and I just turn my head. Okay. So once I turn my head, I'm going to adjust the mirror to where you only see a very little bit of our vehicle, because the mirrors are designed to see the cars, not us. So if you look and you can see yourself, you're like, girl, I'm so cute, then it's wrong. Okay. So then you turn your head this way. Another thing is you don't want it pointing to the ground, because again, the goal is look up. So think about those big 18-wheeler trucks. That's how I determine my height. Like I try to decide, would I be able to see them? And then your rear view mirror needs to see your whole back window. And then to test everything looking good, you should be able to go like this. Okay? So sometimes the guys, the football ones, it's always the athletic guys. I say, I purposely, like day 3, will turn the mirrors all the way down. And then I'll say, okay, did you adjust your mirrors? And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay. And when we're driving, they're doing this. You don't want to do that, because once you get onto faster roads like the highway, you want to be able to just go boom, 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 boom. Okay? After you've adjusted everything, then you can put on your seatbelt. You don't want to put on your seatbelt before that, because the seatbelt is designed to lock if there's a lot of movement, because it's thinking it's an accident. So if you put your seatbelt on first and then try to adjust your seat, it's going to like tighten on you. Okay? After that, we're going to start moving the vehicle forward. You're going to press your foot on the brake completely. First thing I want to talk about, make sure you can pivot. Okay? So you want to pivot from brake to your accelerator. Brake, accelerator. You don't want to have to do this. If you have to do this, your foot placement is not proper. Okay? You want to be able to do this. And then another thing, you don't want to do this. Okay? You see how your heel is not underneath your foot? That's uncomfortable. Another thing is you don't want to push on the brake or gas with your foot floating. Your heel should always be on the ground, because that's going to support you, especially for long drives. Okay? When you move forward, you're going to push your foot on the brake. You're going to place the vehicle in drive. You're going to confirm it's in drive by looking on the dashboard. Okay? I'm always going to say confirm it, because some students do this and they're like, okay, I'm good. But then I say confirm. You look on the dashboard, they're like, it says in. Why? Well, you're in neutral. So you just put it in drive. You're going to take your foot off the brake and you're going to slowly press onto the accelerator. You're going to take your foot off the accelerator and you're going to slowly press on the brake. You're pressing on the brake as if you're pressing on an egg that you do not want to break. Okay? You don't want to do this with the accelerator, and you don't want to keep doing this with the brake. Okay? It's all just smooth. Your turn. Okay, you're it. And the tires are on the side.
You got it.
I have a feeling you already have the basics down anyway. Remember the first thing? We need air.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh, I like that color. Your nails. It's probably already up. Push down.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's up.
Okay. And then
It's already down pretty much. I can't see any of the car, and I can see the ground. I can see up this one.
good. Good. All right. Seatbelt on. All right. Okay. Push down on the accelerator. All right. And then push down on the brake. Okay. Do you see how your foot is?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
It's going to be uncomfortable when you do it like that. And so Walter, she had her foot like this on the accelerator, and then when she went to go put it on the brake, this is the brake. She put her foot like this, which is uncomfortable. You want to have your heel. So, okay, go ahead and push your foot on the accelerator again, and push it on the brake. Good job. That's better. Nice and gentle. And then last time, push your foot on the accelerator. Give it some gas. This time, don't push on the accelerator and don't push on the brake. This is me. This is how it feels when I stop it.
Okay.
Okay? I like to make sure they know what it feels like when we stop it so it doesn't freak them out if we ever have to. Now you take back over the vehicle by pushing on the brake, and I'm going to let go of the brake. Okay? All right, now we're going to try to go from braking to gas without you looking down, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and push on the gas. All right, push down on the brake. turn. We're going to go this way. Yes, we're cutting through the parking lot, but we're pretending it's empty. So we're going to stay closer to the poles. We're just doing a square.
Square?
Right here. Come
Oh,
straight. It's okay. Rectangle. Keep going straight. Go to that last pole, and then we're going to turn. We're basically going to be doing this rectangle. Okay, relax your body. So this is where I see how well they're able to do turns naturally without signals. All right, go ahead and turn. So she does a push-pull technique, which is this, instead of a crossing of the arms, which is fine. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. All right, once I see what they do naturally, then I teach them how to make it slide. So go ahead and cross. There you go. Which one feels better? The cross? Okay, that's how we usually teach it, okay? Now that you have the cross, what we do is we do this technique called cross, pull, slide, okay? So basically, go ahead and put it in part. Stop for me, sorry. Put it in part. So as you're turning, the wheels are designed to turn back straight by themselves once you give it some gas, okay? Not a lot of gas. So when you're turning a corner, you're gonna go cross, you're gonna pull, you're gonna bring this arm around, so this one is pulling it, and then you're gonna give it some gas and allow it to slide through. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's try that. All right, give it some gas. Go on. Go on. Let it come around.
Not saying the right way.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna work on the turning. It's okay. All right. Go ahead and turn. Cross. Pull. Pull it around. Nope, not yet. I'll tell you. Yep. Keep going straight. And it's awkward because of this parking lot. Go back on to the left a little. Good job. Okay. Keep going. Good. Give it some gas. A little bit more gas. And I'll tell you. Keep going. Not yet. Cross. Pull. Bring it around. Give it some gas. Give it some gas and let it slide. There you go. Okay. Keep doing it. Keep going. Keep giving some gas. Cross. Give it some gas. Let it slide. There you go. Give it some gas. Give it some more gas. It's okay. Step by step.
Press on the accelerator.
No, you're fine. We have a break too. I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you. There you go. You're doing great. I'll tell you when. Keep going. Give it some gas. Cross. Pull. Give it some gas. Let it slide. There you go. Cross. Pull. Give it some gas. Let it slide. Good. You feel it? Now, still a little jerky because of how you're letting go and the amount of gas you're giving, but it's going to become more and more natural that you do it, okay? This time I want you to add in your left turn signal by pushing down on that. That's correct. All right. And go. Boom, boom. It's like a dance. Give some gas. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Get that signal. It's okay. And so no matter what, you want to always have it try to go through your hands to go back straight. Because once we go to roads that are faster, you trying to make it turn back around is going to take more time instead of it being natural. But you're doing great. Ms. Walter, can you text Miss Erica? You keep going. Just use your break if you have to. Text her and ask her to contact Ziggy, whose name is, what's her real name? Tell her to contact our 12 o'clock and ask, can she do 12:30 to 1 instead? 12:30 to 1:30.
Slow down a little bit.
Yep. And you can slow down and make it. Tell her to tell her we're running behind with the student in front of her. There you go. There you go. Natural. Give it some gas. Give it some more gas. Ain't no slide, so don't guide it. No, you're fine. Doing good. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. Doing great. And look back after day 7. It's like, wow, I came a long way. There you go. Give it some gas. Give it some more gas. Give it some gas. There you go. Let it slide. Good. Once it's a sharper one, that's when you use the brake a little. There you go. Now go. And don't do it in a group with Valencia because she's in school. Do it in a group with me, you, and Dad. Sorry. Good. All right, so we're going to turn around. After we go through here, we're going to do right turns. Right turns are harder because you have to stay closer to the curb, okay? So keep going. Doing good. Good. Cross. Cross. Give it some glass. Let it come around and slide. There you go. And you don't have to make it like this. Just let it slide with your hand. This time we're going to make a U-turn around the pole. So go ahead and cross. Keep it there. Keep bringing it around. Bring it around. Go straight. Go. Keep straight. And now we're going to turn right over in the opposite direction. On the other side of the pole. Okay. Tell her to contact the mom, not the student, because the mom is who I've been contacting. Good job. Throw in your signal when you get there. Be pushing it up. There you go. Good. There you go. Give it some gas. There you go. Work on that, giving the gas. There you go. Use your brake. Come around. Pull. Let it slide. Let it be natural for you, okay? Where it's not, you're fighting it, just boom, like a dance, nice and smooth, and giving it some gas. So, Walter, when talking to a student, also remember that they're new, even if they do have experience. So we want to treat them with kind words, soft voice, not so stern, not so hard. Very encouraging. There you go. Now give it some gas. Good, good. Sit down and stop. I got you. Bye. Hello. Hi. Okay, go. I know. We're used to our mall when we have permission. I don't know how it's going to be here, but it's all good. If they tell us to leave, we understand. Okay. We'll just sign a lease here and have a charter school here at this mall. Good, you got it. There you go. Give it some gas. There you go. And remember, you don't have to go like this. Just loosen your hands a little. All right, go ahead and turn the signal. And slide. Good. Now guess what? What? I'm going to let you drive out of this parking lot, okay? Now, whenever you see a student that has a lot of anxiety or just nervous, you just encourage them. You're going to do great. You're going to do fine. Because ultimately, Walter, we have control of the car. Because at any moment, let go, we do this. And then we also have the brake. We can do this. We can park. Both ways. All right, go ahead and take control. We're going down versus down. Okay. We're going down there. Give some gas. I got you. Nice and slow, okay? Go. Give some gas away from the curb. Okay. Roller coaster. down the hill. Good job. Nice and slow. Doing great. Good. As you calm down, you want to look both ways. Good. We're going to go straight. There you go. And then you also want to constantly remind them to take breaths. All right, take a deep breath in, blow it out. Once we get to the end of the parking lot, we stop. Even though there's not a stop sign or no at the end.
Oh.
Cars could be coming this way, and we want to be able to look both ways. The signal to the right. Go ahead and turn. There you go. Keep it on your side. Good. All right. Now, it's okay. We are near pedestrians, so we want to make sure that we're going really slow. Keeping an eye out for them.
Straight?
Yes, ma'am. Keep going straight. We're going to go where it says up.
Okay.
Good. Follow it around. There you go. Give it some gas. Let it slide. Good. Keep going. You're doing great. Now, I'm going to tell you this now. You have great eye-hand coordination, acceleration, and braking.
Thank you.
That means I trust you enough to be on the road.
All right.
All right. I want you to go to the stop sign.
Okay.
Turn. Straighten it up. Turn on your right turn signal. I'm going to turn right. Nice and slow. There you go. Cross. There you go. Don't fight the wheel. Natural.
Okay.
Straighten it up. There you go. Slow down and stop. Take a breather. Let it out. Do another one. All right. Turn on your right turn signal.
Are you sure?
I got you.
Oh no.
I got you. It's just me and you. No one else is out there.
Okay.
I got you.
Ooh, okay.
Go ahead, press on it. Just naturally press on it. And then turn. Don't fight it. Just that's it right there. Let it slide. There you go. Don't fight it. Remember, whatever your wheel does here, that's what your wheels are doing down there. It's like a robot. Okay. Turn on your signal. No cars are coming. Go ahead and give gas.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
What about that one?
All right. I'm going to turn into the lane that's closest to us. Straighten it up. Good. Turn on your left signal. Look in this mirror. Look over your shoulder. There you go. Signal off. Good. We're going to make a right at the light.
Okay.
You're doing good. Don't worry about any of the cars or anything else around you. Okay?
Okay. So,
Go ahead and signal to the right. Use your brake as you're turning. There you go. Nice and slow. Start turning. Away from the curve. There you go. Keep going. Good. Nice and slow. Straighten it up. Take a breather. Breathe in. Let it out. You're doing good. Nothing's going to happen to you.
okay.
Got you. Doing great. All right. All right. Let's increase your speed and maintain the inside your lane. Okay?
Okay.
I wouldn't put you on this road if I didn't have confidence in you.
Okay.
You're doing great. When I say you have good control, acceleration and braking, that's important.
Okay. Thank you.
Believe in yourself. Say, I got this.
I got this.
That's right.
You got this.
Keep an eye out for that bus. It's doing good. Stay there. Good. While you're driving, you're also going to be constantly looking in your mirrors. If someone blows their horn at you, ignore them. Okay? Don't take it personal. They're in a rush with life and they can wait.
Turn it.
This is your bubble. We're going to be making a right. The light is red. Slow down. Come to a nice, steady stop. Beautiful. Look at that. Good. Turn on your right turn signal. Now, in the state of Texas, you can turn right on red as long as there's a sign that doesn't say don't turn right on red,
Okay.
and as long as it's clear.
Okay.
You, as a new driver, there's no rush.
Okay.
I want you to go on green.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay?
it's not clear anyway.
Yeah, it's not clear anyway. But we go on green. When you get ready to turn, just do like you did before. Nice and steady, nice and easy.